Hi, I'm Fire, and I like making weird stuff with art just because I can, and today I tried making this little cat thing from Honkai Star Rail. Honestly, the reason I wanted to make this was because I've had this wooden box laying around literally forever, and I had no idea what to do with it, but when I learned it was the pretty much exact same shape as the box the cat came in, I was like, oh worm, I'll make this work. So starting out, I slapped on some dark purple paint just to put that sucker on the outside, and then went around and filled it in. Honestly, this is always my favorite part of projects like this because I don't have to be clean at all. I just kind of smack it on. Once I let the sides dry, I did the same thing on the bottom. Then to contrast the darker purple, I went in with this nice lighter lilac shade, which I used for the lid and also the inside of the box. I actually did end up losing the footage of me painting the inside of the box, but it's just more of this style of painting. You can figure it out. It's not that complicated. And here's the lid all done. Once that dried, I went back to paint the underside of the lid. And then next step was detail work. So the top of the cat cushion thing has these little wrinkles to sell the cushion effect. And basically I replicated it by just drawing these weird little diamonds. So I freehanded it every other corner, kind of to give it a little bit of like space to spread out. And I'm kind of glad I did. I think every corner would have been definitely too much. But after I did the base little triangles, I went back and made the edges nice and sharp and clean. And I think they look pretty good. After that, we painter's taped off the top and around the sides of the box so I could add some gold accents. Although gold is kind of relative here, I kind of just used a yellow, and I probably should have primed it, but you know what, it's fine. I have a bad history with painter's tape, which is basically every time I peel it off, my lines are not at all clean, and it's basically like, why did I use painter's tape at all? But this time, shocking, look at how clean my lines are. I'm actually kind of proud of this. It'll never happen this nicely again, but we take our wins where we can get them. Anyway, next up was clay, which was the scariest step because I have like zero experience with clay.
Oh, don't stick. Oh shit!
And yeah, it sticks to everything. But I managed to get out a shape that is passable for a head, and then from there molded two little nubs that I basically called arms. Folded them over each other, very petite, very demure little cat with this ugly rat tail. It's fine. Paint fixes everything. Which is exactly what I did. Ooh, I put on some gray paint, this nice lightest shade, and just started doing some detail work, moving from the tail to the main body. I don't like painting 3D objects. I learned that very quickly. But you know what? I did my best. And if you see me biting the table in order to stabilize my brush strokes, hey, don't worry about it. What works, works. And look, it actually looks pretty good. After I was done with the gray, I went back in with white and cleaned up the actual base. After that came detail work. I went in with the same light purple that's in the inside of the box for the eyes. Honestly, this was one of the hardest parts. Details are not my strong suit, but honestly, I think I did pretty good, all things considered. After going with the light purple, it was just a matter of adding black accents for the eyes and pieces, and boom, there she is, all done. If you see little nicks and scratches on the finished piece, don't worry about it. It's just because I dropped it like 5 times when I was varnishing it. Listen, it happens. Anyway, I don't love working with clay, so I probably won't do a lot more of it, but I don't hate how this came out entirely. It's done. Okay, bye.